Okay, hello, my name is Dre Zangata, and I'm a health and wellness independent consultant with Arbonne International. So you'll be hearing here is a one-to-one. It's very short information, so I'll be getting straight to the point. It will be maximum 10 to 15 minutes. If you want more accurate details, I can definitely link you to a DA where it goes into a long more detail, and it's 40-minute slides, and it gets everything that you need. If it's specific, just contact me, and I'll answer it as soon as possible. All right, and without further ado, let's start. So this is Discover Arbonne International. So my story firstly, so I started in the southeast of London. I was trying to find, pieces of work for myself. And in London, it's very expensive. It was very difficult to me to make ends meet. Then I went into Birmingham, one of the second biggest country, second biggest city in UK. Was living there, but then I had same with similar problems because I was still getting paid lower than I was in London. So I kept doing it, the rat race and all that, trying to take on multiple jobs. And then the person, my mentor now, Rahimi Makwana, came to me and said, I got an opportunity for you. It may be for you. It may not be for you. But would you be willing to listen? I was like, okay, why not? Got nothing to lose. And this is how you see me today, a health and wellness independent consultant for 1 year, 5 months, just popped into Vegas, met some people like yourself and other people around the world. And I literally go around helping other people. Okay, so the Arbonne Story. So we are botanically based, yeah? So we don't just do skincare, makeup, we do nutrition. So I was a personal trainer level 2 in one of my old jobs. And that's how, instead of me being in the gym going, oh, have these protein bars, I just said, have some protein bars from my own personal shop. And even though I'm not a personal trainer anymore, they're still buying things from my shop because they found out that it's better. All right, it's cutting edge technology. So what that means is that we do it to the top, the best of our ability. So whatever you see in the market, we'll do it to the best of what it can be in this current time. Yes, it's a bit more expensive, but that's just what we do, what we are. No one does what we do because the expenses and stuff like that we choose to do is much harder. So Peter Mork, the story of Arbonne, right? So Peter Mork was a founder. He was thinking, okay, how can I make this idea where people can earn an income, but at the same time learn, live a life of abundance and give to others? So he made this beautiful idea about health and wellness, and he took it into USA, which is year 2000, where it was based, made, everything is made there, or mostly stuff, depending on certain ingredients. Then it was taken to Canada in 2006, makes sense, neighboring country. Then in UK and Australia, it's only been there for 10 years. So in UK, it's still relatively new. Not everyone knows about Arbonne. Then we've got 2014, Poland, very wonderful country to skyrocket. The business over there is flowing ridiculously. Then in 2016, we went to New Zealand and Taiwan. Taiwan, 8-9 months ago. So it's not even been a complete year yet for them. And in 2017, we just revamped our RE9 range, which is what we firstly started with when we first started the business. And we revamped it and become second in the USA at the second. The only reason we're losing and we're not first is just because we don't want to put chemicals or harmful stuff in our products to enhance, to give you that best look. And then our new app as well, that is just launched, so it's making it much easier and accessible to people. So if you think of apps in general, everyone is using apps. So this business is just blooming at the second. So pure, safe, and beneficial. These are just a few simple things that we follow. So I've told you we're botanical, we're cutting edge, and then we have Swiss heritage. Peter Mork, at the beginning of the slide that I mentioned, he was from Switzerland, and everything there, if you don't know already, like Swiss chocolate, Swiss banks, just Swiss in general, they only do their best or the top quality. They don't do anything less. And that's what he wanted to spread out, because there's no reason why other countries shouldn't have that. But what I will tell you is the things that we do not have in. So I'm going to focus on petroleum because there is too many down there. And like, once again, this is just a one-to-one. Petrolatum is a waste product of a car. Okay, so when car is done with it and it uses petrol, you get this waste product called petrolatum. And therefore, this petrolatum is too expensive to dispose of. So if they dispose it, they're losing money, which isn't effective to them. But what skincare companies do need, or cosmetic companies need, is this bulking product to make their creams last longer. I will cut more into that later in terms of more detail. So why are you putting something that is not good enough for a car on your skin or food? It doesn't make any sense. Please definitely look it up. Don't take my word for it. Educate yourselves. At the end of the day, this is me just educating you and letting you know some of the basics in this one-to-one. Okay, so a wide range of consumable products. So I want you to put on your business hat on for a second. I thought, okay, well, yeah, nutrition part, I get it. I'm a personal trainer, yeah, that makes sense. That's amazing, okay? And it's consumable, brilliant. So health and wellness is the second biggest category in the world. Why is that? It's just because it's simple. People wash their hair, people eat, and women, well, let's face it, they may say they don't wear makeup, but they use something makeup based. And then once it runs out, what do? They buy it again. When you have a shower or bath or anything like that you do every day, even brush your teeth, when it runs out, what do? You go and buy some more. So instead of buying from stores that are not benefiting you, or when you say to someone, oh, I got this new toothpaste off this new Walmart or Tesco's or something from whatever country you're from, and then you're not getting anything for it, why not let them come to your own shop, get straight to them, you benefit from it, they benefit from it, and then when they share it, if they're your client, therefore they get free gifts for it. It makes more sense, doesn't it? Instead of buying to the store, running out in 2 weeks, maybe a month, it's a poor quality product. And once again, I'll go more in detail there later on. But just here, just to show you, yes, we do skincare, focus on different types of skins, male, female, troubled skin, complexion, dry. I could go on nutrition, not just the bulking up protein shakes or meal replacements or fitness or trimming juice that I like to call it, but we even do D-bags and fiber and stuff just for your health well-being, just to live healthier. Then we got obviously spa range as well. So if you ain't got that money to spend ridiculous money on spa for like 1 or 2 days, you can have it every day for a month in your own house. And then you got hair and then makeup for the ladies. Won't go too much about it, but I do have ladies in my team that can definitely take you through it if you're interested. So I did tell you I was going to come back to this later, so now this is going to make more sense. The bit where I was on about petrolatum and all these other things. So traditional retailers, this is what they do, okay? They manufacture it, yeah? Makes sense. Wholesaler, okay? What country it's going in. Then the warehouse, okay, right, so that would be in New York and in different areas in New York. Then the sales force, TV, marketing on the floors, lighting, showing electric, the gas, all of that is sales force. L'Oreal, I'm worth it. She's paid 100 to 200,000 just to flick a hair, or a guy to say something to you of any of it, not even just L'Oreal. Then retail, which is buying, it goes on the stores where the consumers pay for it. You're paying for that whole process. Every middleman that's delivering it, making it, all of those processes have to be paid for. So when you get it on the store floor, how are they affording it? They have to put in the petroleum, the artificial coloring, the sweeteners. I could go on to make it work, okay? To make it affordable to the consumers, if that makes sense. Please look it up. It's clean as day. It's just many people don't bother to research to learn about this. In social marketing, what I do is it's manufactured, talking about it as I am right now in many different formats of the word, and people consume it. That's it. The middleman process is just taken out. We're using all the efforts and hard work to make it top quality premium, so you're getting what you're supposed to be buying, and that's it. That is it, honestly. All right, so the ability to be your own boss, present with your family and friends. So literally right now, I'm at my grandma's, okay? Doing a one-to-one as I promised to get it out to you guys. This is the power of this business, okay? All right, so social market business model of the future. So yeah, I cut a bit on that a little bit already, but it's literally, you spend a bit of time, I'll make a video, I'll put it on YouTube, people will watch every time, and people will contact me or come to me. And since they have wanting to change or wanting to do something because they've just come by my video randomly, they have already accepted that they want to purchase something. When someone goes out to the Tesco or supermarket or Walmart, they've already decided that that's what they want to buy. And it's just that simple. And then I don't have to be around for that. They can still just go to my name or my website, purchase something, and I don't have to be there at all for that. If they want extra information, I'm completely cool with that. Just because I'm there to educate and help people grow into the power that they are, what they want to do, what their dream is. And you must question yourself as well, like, what is your dream? What do you want to do? Are you doing that now? Have you been doing something for 5 years and then you've kind of lost your way? I'll tell you now, I didn't grow up to do this now. that health and wellness. It's a vehicle to get to where I'm going. So yeah, it is the model of the future. So stop, start, and share. So stop using things that's not good for you. Think about it like smoking. You're smoking, it feels great then, but eventually it kills you, right? So stop doing it. Why do it? Start. Okay, so start using Arbonne. Yeah, Arbonne is great, but let me be straight with you here. I'm a health and wellness consultant first before Arbonne is even in the picture. Start eating healthier. Start being more than yourself. When you fix yourself inside yourself, therefore you can help others. Tell me I'm lying there. Help yourself first, then you can broaden out and help others. Then share it. So let's use now Arbonne as an example. So if you share it with whilst you're consulting with Arbonne, not only are you earning an income for yourself, therefore to use in your family or whatever you want to use it on, but then when those people are your clients and they spread it themselves, they're getting something for themselves. They're getting freebies for themselves. So they're not just going to a shop and purchasing that and then that's it. They are purchasing, but they're also getting something for it. So it's about giving, receiving constantly. It's not about taking. And that's what's beautiful about this business. Okay, so it starts with you. So imagine I'm this beautiful lady in the middle. You got to see here that all these guys aren't models, and I know every single one of them. Well, not every single one of them. I'm starting to learn them, but I know this guy here is Ian Pritchard, top earner of UK. Obviously, got to big up my boys in UK. And all these guys are not paid models or anything like that. They're all consultants like myself. Honestly, we are the advertising. We are all the middlemen part. So you guys get the maximum, thing that you deserve. And it's not about knowing a lot of people. Okay, so I'm this person in the middle. Remember, I talked to this guy, and this guy's like, "Yeah, my skin's great." Yeah. Jokes aside, then I go and talk to this lady. Why he's going, his skin's great, and he's going to the gym. He's seeing his brother down here, and he's like, "Okay, yeah, I've been seeing you've been working out, man. You're looking good. Like, what are you using?" "Oh, I'm using Arbonne, man. Like, you need to talk to Dre." And like, "Oh, it depends. I don't really know him, but can I just get it?" And say, "Yeah, I'll give you the site." And then he'll do that, and then he'll talk to that lady. So it's just knowing a few that know a few. And that's the magic of it. Right now, I'm earning an income because people are naturally just sharing it. I'm not convincing people saying, "Hey, we're cutting great on technology. It's brilliant. It's on point." Like, I'm just simply going to them. Yeah, it's great, but try it yourself. Be the judge of it yourself. You tell me how great it is. We've got a 40-day guarantee back plan. So if you're a client and you purchase something and you use all of it and there's nothing left and you've sent it back, you've got that nutritional growth and that muscle or whatever you've gained for it, and you've got all your money back. No harms. And I can even do it on your behalf because it's just, I lose nothing. If it goes past 30 days, I lose nothing because I'm still paid as well. That's how beautiful it is, because the main principle of this is about helping people grow, being stronger, be healthier. So their mind is flowing. So everything is working. That's what it's about. It's not about how much money I can get off this person. How can I sell? It's not selling, it's recommending. Everyone, I tell you, even yourself, if you listen to this now, you are recommending in one shape or form. I tell you no lie. Every single day. Would you rather be paid for it? Does that not make sense? So the global opportunity. So I'm going to be very short on this. So we're in multiple countries, yeah, already. We're going to Germany next year, which is going to be crazy. And I'll probably be popping in Germany myself because I learned a bit German in school. Why not? But what I'm saying here is you can earn an income overnight basis. So whilst I'm sleeping in UK right here, someone in Australia is going to be working the business, growing their business, doing their thing like I'm doing, and then I'm being paid as a sleeping. Okay? That's as simple as that. I don't get paid on, let's say they got paid, my team got paid 50 quid, right? Just for example sakes. I don't take £10 and they get 40. That's not what happens. Arbonne just gives me a bonus for training them. So they hand their 50 and I get a bonus of 8% of them doing a great job. That's it. So if they're not doing well, I get nothing. So it's all about making them do well and helping them grow to earn a bigger income. Don't you think that's beautiful? It's not about, I don't know if you're in a job right now and there's a manager up there and he's earning the money, you're working your ass off and whatever for your £9-10 an hour or whatever it is in dollars or other currencies that you're in. And, like he's going to keep you down there because he doesn't want to lose his manager position. In this, if that person does badass and grows really well and becomes district or area, which I'm going to talk in a second, that's beautiful because I'm benefiting from them growing. I'm not stopping their growth. I want them to grow past me. And that's what's beautiful about it. And that's the global opportunity. You can have many people in different countries just by doing a Zoom talk like I'm doing with you right now. Okay, so phone ways of earning income. So I've hit a bit on this already. So commission, it's residual, but I'll explain residual in a second. It's commission, 35% if they do not go through the discount process and they talk to a friend and they just get maximum price. People do that just because they have a fear of, they don't know, they're afraid that they're going to charge every month and it's going to go all crazy stuff, right? Stuff that's happened in history. If they do go through the preferred client way, they get freebies, all this point system, and it's all great. And, you know, they get a 20% off, but we only get 15%. Okay. Just to be clear on anything they buy. Overrides, what I said already. So that's your team. So whatever your team is earning, Arbonne gives you a bonus on that override, whatever they've done. And then voila, you've got some payment there. Then the third way of getting cash Mercedes bonus is you do a certain thing. So there'll be certain goals that you can choose to do. It's all optional. There's no pressure. Certain amount of preferred clients on a certain points, you'll get a cash bonus on top of that, whilst getting these other two as well on top of your paycheck. And I won't talk about the Mercedes in a second. And then the cash bonuses again, once again, which is for trips where I went to Vegas, stuff like that. Okay. All right. So here we go. The bit that I said, wait for. Okay, so you got, everybody starts as an independent consultant, okay? I'm not going to talk about the executive status yet. That's more for a bigger one. Like I said, this is a one-to-one, so it's about 15 minutes, 20 minutes max. So I'm going to give you the main details. So district is 158 a month, okay? This is in pounds, but I can give you the dollars or any other ratio if you need to, okay? Or Google, you know, and you get the other version of it. 7 months to that position. Guys, honestly, it doesn't take 7 months. It can take you as long as it needs to, okay? It's effort driven. So as you're used to working maybe £7, you know, hour or £9 an hour, whatever it is, that's set in stone. But with this, whatever you're working, people you're meeting, the things that you do inflict your business is what you get paid. I know people to do this in 1 or 2 months. Simple. Okay, area manager, willable asset. So I'm going to be really quick on this. This protects you for 5 generations. So yes, maybe the money's not for you. Yes, things are cool what you're doing right now. But what was good for me and beautiful is I could be going on a plane to different countries because I do that sometimes. And the plane could have a malfunction and I could die. It's beautiful to have something called a willable asset where if I die, it'll go to my brother, my family of choice, 5 generations. Tell me something that gives me that. And then when Rahini, my mentor, told me that, I was like, wow, don't care about anything else. You do not need to tell me nothing else. I am done. Let me in now, okay? Your wage becomes $867 a month. Ask yourself, okay, what could you do extra with that? Once again, in dollars, that would be maybe 1K, 1.2 a month. That makes maybe me quitting my main job, focusing maybe more full-time on the business or just going out having fun. 19 months before to it, seeing people do it in 3 and 4. I'm telling you now, I got my girl already and a student doing a crazy degree, which is really difficult. It's a doctor's, by the way, and she done it in that. So it depends on yourself. Then regional, like I told you, Mercedes-Benz thing, told you to wait for it. Here it is. Mercedes, they give you a cash bonus to lease your own Mercedes-Benz because we are partnership with Mercedes. I'm not a car-driven person. Area manager, they got me at that point anyway, so I'm already happy. But if they're going to help me lease a car and give me cash bonus every month towards it, instead of me paying towards it myself, I'm not going to complain. But what this does is it makes the digital business physical. When you drive up in that car and people are like, whoa, what are you doing, player? That's when you go, yeah, it's physical, man. I'm just doing this thing. I've helped a lot of people get here. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to tell you a lie. But yeah, this is my thing. This is what I do. Your wage becomes 3,766 minimum or over, could be different, 34 months to get there. I will tell you seriously on this one, this time takes time. There are a few people, special people that have done it really quick once again, but I don't like using those stories as evidence just because, you know, it's not liable. Like there's more of a more realistic and truthful flow to it saying 34 or 20 months to this one, okay? And then national, well, I'm not going to say, what would you do with 13K and above? You know, like, what would you do? That's silly. But what I will say is there's no capable ceiling. Ian Pritchard, the guy I was talking about earlier, another mentor of mine as well, he earns easily 6 figures a month. Easily. Ridiculously. Okay? And he's only been doing it 6 years. You see this for 57 months. It's whatever you make it, okay? It really is. Okay, so where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself, taking on the business, giving it a try? If so, to join the business, it is £56. If you go onto the website itself, it will tell you in your own currency what it would be, but in English currency, it's £56. That's for the whole year. You get your free tools, booklets, obviously a mentor. If you've ever paid for a mentor for anything that you've studied beforehand, they're expensive. They really are. So you get me from completely free. I work with you. We use a proven method that's been done already. The most problem that people find is consistency and doing it every time and keeping with it. If you do that and you know you can do that, you're going to fly through this. All right. And you're not going to be another number in society. 35 to 50% off all products in your own store, ability to earn your own wage when you're a district. So when you buy your own items, you're paying yourself. Brilliant. Mercedes, what I've meant before. And the main thing, what I will say now, which is screw the money, screw the car, screw everything awesome that you're probably getting hyped about or maybe not hyped about. But the most powerful thing this has given me, and I'm being really honest with you, is the personal growth. The ability to grow inside, to do more, to help others, and people coming to me going, "Oh, thank you, I've lost weight," or "I had diabetes and I was afraid of dying." When you get those and they come back to you and you say that, I don't care whatever money and whatever I've earned from that. That just moves me. I'm actually doing something, and I just thought that was absolutely amazing. I personally myself, I don't know what will drive you. Obviously, your why is whatever your why will be, but for me, it was helping people. The money was just a bonus on top of that. Okay, second option, client preferred client. As I said before, client is just maximum price for the item. Preferred is having 20% off everything in the shop for a year. Most stores, their prices will change. That's what our clients like. They like to know that there's no change and it's going to be the same throughout the whole year. Okay, and then hosting events. So maybe you can't be a client preferred client. Maybe you can't be an independent consultant. Maybe you can host an event, which is I literally host it for you on your behalf. If you're very far away in another country, I've got teams there that will literally go and do it on my behalf, which is beautiful. And then you get a free item of your choice, try outs and a risk to yourself. And if there's loads of people, like friends that you invited, do buying stuff, then you can go to the consultant that's then go, "I would like to join this business. Can you please sign me up?" And blah, 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 blah. So, and that's what's beautiful with that. So you get time to think as well. So what I will say after that is just dream big. What do you want in life? And are you willing to get it? I'm not trying to inspire you or move you or anything like that. I'm just telling you that how this business works, the details and what it offers. And if you're willing to work hard, because this is the catch. If you're looking for a catch, because everything sounds great, this is the catch. The catch is you have to work hard. If you already work hard in your job already, your heads off and you're saving money and doing all the right things, then why not work hard? That's going to keep paying you, even though, let's say if you stopped Arbonne, it'd still be paying because people are not going to stop washing, cleaning, wearing makeup. I could go on, okay? They're just not going to stop because you told them to, because they want it for themselves, and that's beautiful. So think about what you could do with it or how it could play a part within your industry or whatever you're doing today. And that is it, guys. So this is Dre, your health and wellness consultant. You can find me very easily online as Dre Zingata, but I will be clear with you. My name is Andre Scott. I used to also be a model and actor beforehand, so that's how that all comes into play. But Dre, do right every time. Zingata, trust, love, and believe. The things that you need for your inner self and for any relationship to work. So after all of that, most respect and love, and I'll speak to you very soon. Okay, bye-bye.